Coming back into who is the greatest. This is part 2 of Mark 9:33 through 37. Welcoming the least. Jesus states that whoever welcomes a child in his name welcomes him, and by extension welcomes God. This means the act of service and kindness towards the marginalized and vulnerable are acts of service to Jesus himself. In Mark 9:33 through 37, Jesus teaches that true greatness is in the kingdom of God. It's found in humble servanthood and in welcoming the marginalized. This teaching challenges the world's typical pursuit of status and power. Context: the passage takes place in Capernaum, shortly after Jesus' second prediction of his death and resurrection, which the disciples failed to understand. The disciples, still thinking in terms of an earthly kingdom, had been arguing amongst themselves about who was the greatest or would have the highest position. They were ashamed and silent when Jesus asked them about their discussion. You can only imagine, because it's the best we can do, and take it back into the spirit of what it would have been like to be sitting around a table with Jesus and to try to grasp and understand. We look at that from a lens where we already know through the Bible what is before and what is after. But if you were them, just imagine what it would be like to try to understand what's going on around you and to grasp the full certainty in that you're sitting with the Messiah and the things that you're trying to understand. It would just be surreal. It says servant leadership. Jesus redefines greatness by stating, if anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last and the servant of all. Mark 9:35. In a culture that valued honor and status, this was a radical, upside-down idea. True leadership in God's eyes means putting others' needs before one's own desire for recognition. That is something that is difficult in this culture for sure.